What if I told you Honda's newest SUV might just change how we think about electric cars? The 2024 Honda Prologue isn't just another EV, it's Honda's first big step into the electric future, built with the help of General Motors. It promises long-range, modern tech and Honda's trusted reliability. But is it really the game changer they claim, or just another SUV with a shiny badge? Today, we're putting the Prologue under the microscope. By the end, you'll know if this is the EV worth waiting for. Meet the 2024 Honda Prologue, Honda's very first fully electric SUV. For decades, Honda has been known for cars like the Civic, Accord, and CR-V, vehicles built on trust, reliability, and everyday practicality. But now with the Prologue, Honda is stepping into new territory, the fast-growing EV market. This isn't just another model in their lineup. It's a statement that Honda is ready to compete with Tesla, Hyundai, and other electric giants. On the outside, the Prologue looks sleek and modern, clearly designed to fit right into the lifestyle of American families who want space, comfort, and that SUV presence, but without the gas station stops. What makes it especially interesting is Honda's partnership with General Motors, meaning this car isn't built in isolation. It's carrying the weight of two automotive powerhouses behind it. The question is, can the Prologue really live up to the expectations of being Honda's breakthrough EV? Does it have the performance, tech, and value to stand out in a crowded market? Or will it simply blend in with the rest? In this review, we're going to break it all down: design, features, driving experience, and of course, whether it's worth your hard-earned money. Now let's dive deeper into what makes the 2024 Honda Prologue stand out, or in some cases, blend in. First impressions matter, and the Prologue makes a bold one. Its exterior design is sleek, but not overly futuristic. Think of it as clean lines, wide stance, and a modern SUV silhouette that looks right at home on city streets or suburban driveways. The LED light bar running across the front gives it a signature presence at night, while its 21-inch wheels give off a sporty, confident look. It's not screaming for attention, but it doesn't disappear into the background either. Step inside, and Honda has clearly taken cues from what American buyers want most: space and simplicity. The cabin is roomy, with generous legroom in both rows, and a panoramic sunroof that makes the interior feel even more open. The dashboard is uncluttered, dominated by an 11-inch touchscreen and an equally sharp digital driver display. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a built-in Google system mean your apps and maps are always within easy reach. But while tech lovers will appreciate the integration, some might find the overall interior design a little too minimal compared to flashier competitors. Performance is where things get interesting. Built on GM's Ultium battery platform, the Prologue promises up to 300 miles of range on a single charge, right in line with rivals like the Tesla Model Y and Hyundai Ioniq 5. Charging is quick too, with DC fast charging that can add roughly 65 miles of range in just 10 minutes. That's a big deal for road trippers and commuters alike. But here's the catch: Honda hasn't released final acceleration numbers yet, and while we expect solid performance, this SUV isn't being marketed as a thrill machine. If you're looking for blistering 0 to 60 times, Tesla still has the upper hand. On safety, Honda sticks to its strengths. You get the Honda Sensing Suite as standard: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision mitigation braking. These systems work smoothly, giving drivers confidence without being overly intrusive. However, the lack of advanced hands-free driving, something Ford and GM already offer, might leave some tech-focused buyers wanting more. One of the most compelling aspects is how the Prologue positions itself in the market. Honda isn't aiming to wow with gimmicks. It's aiming to deliver trust, reliability, and value in an EV world that often feels overpriced and experimental. But does that strategy pay off when stacked against more daring, feature-packed competitors? And then there's the question everyone's waiting for: how much will all of this cost, and does the value match the promise? We'll get to that soon, but first, let's break down the highlights and drawbacks that could make or break the Prologue's success. This is the moment we've been building toward, the point where the 2024 Honda Prologue either proves itself as a serious EV contender or fades into the background noise of an already crowded market. On paper, the numbers are solid. But in real-world driving, the Prologue delivers something that caught us off guard: smoothness. The acceleration isn't jaw-dropping like a Tesla, but it's instant, predictable, and confident, perfect for merging onto highways or zipping through city traffic without hesitation. The ride quality is where it truly shines. Honda's suspension tuning absorbs bumps gracefully, making this SUV feel more refined than many expected. It's not just another electric box on wheels. It feels like a Honda, and that's a compliment. But here's the twist. While the Prologue nails comfort and practicality, when pushed harder, say on winding back roads, it starts to show its limits. The steering feels a bit too light, and the handling isn't as sharp as the sporty Air EVS it's up against. This won't bother everyday drivers, but enthusiasts might walk away wanting more engagement. And then comes the range test. Honda's claim of up to 300 miles is impressive, but in mixed driving conditions, we saw closer to 270. Still respectable, but not groundbreaking. In a world where range anxiety is real, every extra mile matters. So does Honda's first electric SUV rise to the challenge? In many ways, yes. It's practical, comfortable, and trustworthy. But it also plays things safe, perhaps a little too safe, in a segment where boldness often wins headlines. The real question is, does playing it safe make the Prologue the smarter choice, or a forgettable one? Let's break it down in our final verdict. So, where does the 2024 Honda Prologue land in the bigger picture? After taking a closer look, it's clear this SUV wasn't designed to shock you with wild features or record-breaking performance. Instead, it's built to win over the everyday driver, the families, commuters, and longtime Honda fans who want to make the leap into electric driving without sacrificing comfort or trust. On the positive side, the Prologue delivers exactly what Honda is known for: reliability, comfort, and value. The spacious interior, smooth ride, and seamless Google-based tech integration make it a car you can live with every day without feeling like you're a part of an experiment. Its estimated 300-mile range is competitive, and the fast charging capability makes road trips less stressful. But it's not perfect. The handling won't thrill enthusiasts, and some rivals offer bolder styling or more advanced driver assist systems. And while its range is solid, it doesn't leap ahead of the competition. It simply keeps pace. In other words, the Prologue doesn't break new ground, but it doesn't stumble either. So who is it for? If you're a loyal Honda customer ready to go electric, or if you want a no-nonsense EV that balances practicality with peace of mind, the Prologue is a smart choice. But if you're chasing the flashiest design, the sharpest handling, or cutting-edge autonomy, you may find stronger options elsewhere. In the current US market, the Prologue's biggest impact may not be about dominating competitors. It's about signaling Honda's serious entry into the EV race. And that alone could shape how mainstream buyers view electric cars over the next few years. Now, the big question is, playing it safe enough for you? Or do you want your EV to take risks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this review helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more honest car reviews every week.